Hmm. They're better.
Morning, Wendy. Morning.
She might be on mute. Oh, we're good. See who else is logged in at the top. See the blue arrow on the right of your screen? Long Brown.
Damon. Lauren.
Hello, is anyone there?
Hello, Gary.
Good morning. Is that Mike?
Good morning. Is that you, Mr. Baffa?
Sure is.
I don't know that Mike is on yet.
Oh, okay. I don't know who I was speaking to.
This is Dave Westland.
Good morning, Dave.
Morning.
Gary. Who else is on? Anybody?
Dr. Brown's on.
Good morning, Doc. Unless he's muted. We got a few minutes.
Here,
Here, good morning.
Mr. DeFord.
Here.
Okay.
I got it muted.
Anybody else on that I didn't call? Hearing none, that's the roll.
Okay, so then, public, is there any other public, or do any of you who have something to say that doesn't have a spot to say it in later? Going once, going twice. We're done with public comments. Then, the consent agenda. I need a motion to accept it first.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda for January 21st.
Okay, and a second.
A second.
I'll oh, that's fine.
Okay, so a motion and a second. Does anybody have anything to talk about? Under the minutes of the last meeting, I have to do them separate, Dave?
No, you just need a roll call vote.
Okay, but I can do them all, A, B, C, D, and E together.
You get a motion to approve the consent agenda
Yeah.
in a second, and then you can that would approve A through E.
Okay, we did that. Okay, so does anybody have anything to say about any of those things there? No, so then can I have the roll call?
Okay, roll call to accept the consent agenda. Gary Baffa,
Aye.
Dr. Brown,
Aye.
Mike Clark,
Aye.
Linda Dunn,
Aye.
Dr. Dershowitz.
Aye.
Passes 5-0.
Linda and Jerry, do you have anything on the Superior reports?
I do have a report. There were a number of questions that I had, and Tristan and I forwarded my questions to Tristan DeFord, and he responded to all of them. I learned, you would think I would know most of this stuff by now, but I learned something every month. We had quite a few, I think it was 4 cardiac calls, and I guess I did not realize that when there is a cardiac arrest that it's all hands on deck. So that necessitated in those cases, the next call that came in, if it was close in time, and there were quite a few, it necessitated a request for mutual aid, which pushed back the response time considerably on the next calls that came in. But they were doing, they were following their procedures. So
I mean, next calls weren't bad things. They weren't.
I'm sorry, say
next
that.
calls weren't anything bad.
I don't think it was anything, I'd have to go back, Lauren, and look at it again. I don't think it was anything earth shattering.
Okay. That's fine.
One thing that I noticed, and it's not the first time, Munster Med again almost always has a delayed to patient side, and that's because of the elevator situation there. So I think it might be a nice idea to have the fire department again contact not only Med Inn, but maybe any other medical facility or nursing home that has an elevator, just to make sure that, that there isn't something that those facilities can do to improve their procedures for when there is an emergency in the building. Let's see what else. Though there were a couple more delays in getting there due to distance, and I did take a look at the maps and where those calls were, and they were either deep into Twin Creek or into Westlake, or that area right behind Myers, which is right on the Highland Munster border. So everything was legit, is, I guess, I'm taking a long way of saying it, but everything panned out. And again, I think the crews are doing a fine job. The only other thing that was different this month, there were a couple of noted errors on the part of EMTs that are newer. There have been some new hires and some shifting of personnel into either part-time positions or other positions in the company. So it's part of the learning curve, I guess. So their overall average response times are good. To the scene, about 2 minutes and 50 seconds roughly on average, and to patient side, just under 4 minutes. So I think they're doing a good job. And I don't know if this is the point where I make a motion to accept the Superior report.
Okay.
If it is, I do so.
Jerry, did you have anything to add, or do you want a second?
Yeah, I do have something to add. I think maybe the town council ought to get involved, as well as the fire department, in getting their name on some kind of literature to these facilities with elevators, so that you know, there's as much bite to it as you can put into it. You know, if it's an ongoing thing and it's never been resolved, maybe the town council even making an ordinance about something like that. Other than that, I'll second the motion from Linda.
Okay, Chuck, do you take that to them, or?
No, I just wanted to let Jerry know that I did hear his comment, and I will talk with the fire department and see what kind of input we can have in that.
Okay, good. Okay, then you want to take a roll, or do we have to take a roll?
I'll take Jerry Baffa,
Aye.
Dr. Brown,
Aye.
Mike Clark,
Aye.
Linda Dunn,
Aye.
Dr. Dershowitz.
Aye.
Passes 5-0.
Okay, chief's comments. There's one from fire chief on his last.
Right now, I just want to thank everybody for the years and allowing me to be the chief for the past almost 7 years. And I'm only a short time away for leaving, but it's enjoyable. And thank you very much. And as far as the fire department going, we're doing real good. We've got 6 new members going to start the academy on February 11th. So that's real positive. So we're going strong.
Okay,
That's all I have. Thank you.
Those 6 members will bring you up to what number, Chief?
That'll give us approximately 53.
Cool.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Steve, do you have anything?
Yeah, first of all, Chief Pelk, it's been a pleasure working with you all these years. Thank you for your 50 years of service to the town.
Thank you.
Did I get that right, 50?
Yep.
Gives me something to shoot for. First of all, the body cameras, we have about 90% of our body camera equipment in. We anticipate launching it in March. What we're waiting on is for our old in-car cameras to be removed by Minor, and then a team from Axon will come out and install the new cameras in the squad cars that interact with our body cameras. So that's really, and then of course, they're sending a people out to train the officers in the use of the camera and the administration and the use of the software. So in speaking with Lieutenant Brohlman and Lieutenant Johnston, I think March is our target date, middle to end of March, to have these cameras on the road or with the officers. As you know, just before the holidays, you granted us authority to fill a position that was vacated when Sergeant Janiga retired. We are taking applications. We have been through the holidays on up to Friday. We currently have, I believe, 11 applications. That doesn't sound like much, but I just spoke with Chief Mance from Griffith, and they're in a process of hiring people too, and they have 2 applications. No one wants to be police officers anymore. Go figure. I'm confident out of those, we do have some very promising candidates. Once we sort through all our applicants, we will then try to come back and get a date where the Board of Safety can sit down and do interviews like we have in the past. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. So those don't need votes. Any old business? Well, that's old business. That was it. Any new business? Okay, board's comments. I want to thank Chief Pelk, who started his career as chief after I was on this board. He was leaving before I'm off the board. And I'm older than him. So I want to thank you. It's been fun. My grandkids enjoyed your first days of taking them on the engines and stuff. They still talk about it. My grandson. You'll be missed. Anybody else have anything to say?
This is Gary. Pretty much echo the sentiment from Dr. Brown. Thank you, Chief, for all you've done. Great guy. Thanks.
I'll echo the same too. Thank you so much, Dave, for a job really well done.
Thank you very much. Well, you've chosen a nice candidate that you chose for the chief. I think we're going to carry on the torch that we've had for many, many years. So thank you very much.
That's what we were thinking. Things would sort of follow the same way.
And we're going to stay strong. Very good.
I would just like to make sure the Board of Safety is aware that next Thursday, January 28th, there's going to be a kind of an open house reception from 1 to 3 at the town hall, just as a way of kind of individually thanking Chief Pelk. So if the Board of Safety is certainly invited to that reception next Thursday afternoon from 1 to 3. Also on February 1st, Monday night's town council meeting, Monday, February 1st. That's where we'll also recognize Chief Pelk and his contributions and thank him, along with most likely planning to issue the oath of office to our new fire chief, Mark Hyduk, at that February 1st town council meeting.
What is the time? Is that a 7 p.m. meeting?
That's a 7 p.m. meeting. You'll be able to attend in person or via Zoom. What I will do is once I get a link to that Zoom meeting, I will send out a, forward that announcement or that link to all the Board of Safety members.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we don't normally get that, we should be getting the town council meetings if they want to attend. We don't get that link. I have to go ask them. So would you mail me some of the food that I'll miss on Friday Thursday when I'm getting my shot in Miami?
We'll be happy to send you pictures.
I wanted the food from the,
We'll put it in a Ziploc bag for you. Don't worry. Just give me your address.
right, just freeze it. I have to travel down to get my last shot.
Okay.
So, okay, boards, I think everybody talked. Mike, did you have it? Did you talk or you have anything?
I did not, but Chief, thanks. Good luck to you. Echo everyone else's sentiments. Real service to the town, so thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so our next meeting is on the 18th of February.
Yes. Correct.
It's okay with everybody?
Should be.
Okay, then can I have a motion to adjourn?
Well, wait, I do have a question in
Okay,
number 4, chief comments. There's a cancer research center letter to fire departments.
Oh, that was regards to our fundraiser that we ran. We raised I think it was 5,800 some extra change. So I think that was the note that was sent, that just acknowledging that we had run and ran money and for the Cancer Society. I believe that's what that was.
Good job there. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think that we should really formally commend the fire department for their charitable efforts.
Yes, I agree.
okay. Anything else that's sneaking by us? Okay. Then can I have a motion to adjourn?
I give a motion to adjourn.
Second. In the seconds, all those in favor? Oh, you have to take a roll?
I don't think for adjournment, that's an attorney question.
Not on adjournment.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, and all those in favor? Anybody against?
Aye.
Anybody
Aye.
against it? Let's do it that way. Nobody's against it. Okay, see you next month. Or
Take care.
Very good. Thank you.
I know.
All right.
Thanks again, chief.
You're welcome.
All right. Good night.